And good morning, Minecraft. This is Mr. Agrarian, and welcome to another episode of my Let's Play series. How is everyone today? Not too bad, I hope. Not too bad at all. Good. Glad to hear that from you guys. I'm actually recording this on the same day that the last 4 have been recorded on, so just to let you guys know, we're a little ahead of schedule. So I'm just getting myself some bricks, because we're making ourselves some more redstone furnaces today. Should be pretty simple. I don't think I need 3 more redstone. Okay. There we go. Should be everything I need. I moved my machine room over here because I already got tired of running back and forth. 3 redstone furnaces. Cass, what are you doing with 3 redstone furnaces? You'll see, and that goes in there. Now, we need to make ourselves a planter for the next quest. And also for our power system. Planter is a couple pistons, a flower pot, which is 3 bricks. Okay. Now, I think I have... I'm pretty certain that I actually have some resources over here that I'm forgetting about. And I've done some work on the base downstairs, but that's nothing you guys need to really concern yourselves with. Look at that. 3 clay, some raw plastic, some more rubber. Nice. Nice. Slowly using up that chest, slowly making use of all the materials I've had just kind of laying around. I hate materials going to waste, so I tend to save things, and then, finally one day I'm just like, that's it, I'm done. Alright, so let's get this planter set up. And then when I hit that that's it, I'm done point, I'm just like, you know what? I need to make X, Y, and Z now. I need to do this because otherwise it's going to drive me crazy. Okay, so the planter, what are we looking at here? 2 plastic sheets. I need some copper and a reception coil. The reception coil is pretty easy. I need that. I need that. That's a piece of cake. I need this. Oh, I don't have any cobble on me. Look at that, huh? That's what happens when you're doing construction. You forget these things. And I had to turn off our igneous extruder that's just producing tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of crap because it may have caused an issue with my system. Just a small one. Just a wee bit of an issue. By which I mean it decided to derp itself out and eat up every ounce of lava I have. So I turned that thing off for a couple minutes. And actually, do I have a surplus in any of these tanks yet? No. Why don't we wait to reconnect those until we actually have a surplus in those tanks? Shall we? Alright, so now we're just going to finish these guys up. I know I grabbed 3... Oh, I must have already come back here and thrown it in here. There we go. 3 bricks. Because we need a flower pot. And we already have some raw plastic to turn into some sheets. I should have everything I need for this. Nope, I need the 2 copper. Let's try that one more time. Okay. I need a machine frame. That's what I'm missing. 1 piece of gold, please. So let's do that. Oops, wrong button. Let's do this. Let's do that. We got ourselves a planter. Now I need to get myself a harvester. And don't worry, I'll walk you guys through how each of these works. Harvester. I need an Invar axe. Ugh. Okay, so you need another machine frame. Alright, we're going to need 3 gold, 2 more redstone. We need 4 gold. There we go. Put that in. Get ourselves that machine frame. Which Invar do I have? Barely enough. I don't actually have any sticks on me. Nope. I still haven't put those in yet. I'm waiting on an upgrade to the mob farm before I do. So we put our Invar in like that. Another piece of gold to get ourselves this thing. And I need 2 sets of shears. Invar axe, machine frame, 2 gold, reception coil, shears, sheets and sheets. Harvester. I had everything, it just didn't want to go in. Alright, and finally we're going to need to get ourselves that sludge boiler. But to do that, I'm actually going to need a little bit more rubber. So why don't I put 2, 3, 4 of you in there. We'll put you in here for right now. Resort that, if you would be so kind, computer. We'll store that in there too. And in my miscellaneous junk chest, we'll throw that in. We'll throw the sticks in. And that should be fine. Alright, so let's chunk you guys in here. This rubber wood can go in here. Alright. 1, 2, 3, and we should get the 4th in just a second. 4 rubber becomes raw plastic. Nice. And let's actually look up that recipe for the sludge boiler. Two furnaces. Okay, so just another machine frame. I'm going to need this. I can't wait till I get applied energistics going. I really can't. Let's get these. And then I just need a bucket, which I carry a spare of. Perfect. Okay. Let's see if that raw plastic is done. That it is. Plastic sheeting. Awesome. Now we should just be able to click this in. Oh, we're missing the 2 furnaces. And we have ourselves a sludge boiler. So why don't we collect all of this stuff? How many item ducts do I have? I have 2. I need a few more than 2. That's aluminum. Ah, there's the tin. Let me just get some of these. There we go. And there we go. Alright. We have ourselves some item ducts. We have a few extra redstone energy cells. That's pretty nice. And let's now run out to our farm. Ooh, I'm going to need a bunch of dirt. Yes, I am. Alright, why don't I come back once I get the dirt I need? Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good idea. So I'll be right back, guys, and I'll see you in a minute. Alright, so the farm is now in progress. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our planter, alright, and we're going to drop down here. Geronimo! Ow. A little bit of damage, but not a big deal. Alright, now we're just going to slot our planter in right there. And now if you see, it's receiving power. And what we're going to tell it, as its idle timer goes flying by, is that it's going to use the saplings that we forgot to grab upstairs, because I derped like that. Yeah, I should really just look at this stuff before I start and be like, is it time to do that? Is it really time to do that? I don't know if it is. Well, it was. And I derped. Oh well. So we're going to come up here, and we're going to tell this planter... Do I have oak saplings in here? I don't think so. I think they all moved over already. Yeah, they all moved over. Okay. And we're going to configure it to plant oak saplings. And then we're going to put our harvester in place. Now, the harvester is a pretty cool machine. Let me go get this. Let's get 2 stacks just to start her out, alright? Oh, and I'm going to want a servo as well. Am I? No, I could do it this way. Okay. Never mind. I almost derped it out. Nope, I'm good. I didn't do it though. I didn't do it. Alright, I'm gonna have to harvest that farm again. Getting that thing running was really hard. That big farm. Oh my gosh. I feel kind of bad though. It's this hunger-based pack and all I'm eating are potatoes. Alright, so we're gonna open this thing's this thing's config, and we're gonna tell it that it is planting oak saplings in every available slot. We're gonna put that in. You should see, hey look, it planted. Now, I'm gonna not be able to grab that. I'm gonna put in a ladder. You know what? That seems like a good idea. Except I can't really, because I don't have any ladder making materials on me. Oh, no, I could put a... I should actually have a crafting bench down here anyways. Because I'm spending enough time down here, and I should fill this hole in. Jeez. Look at me building unsafe platforms again. Alright, so let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yoink. I'm going to need more than that, but that's okay. Now let's take our ladder and go 1, 2, 3. Yep. And I'm sorry, I know I just popped into my mic there, but there's only so much you could do. Can I just merge 2 of these? No. Okay. So now we're stuck with those extra ladders and extra tool rods and all the extra stuff. That's just fine. Whatever. There we go. Alright. So now we're back up here. We can put our dirt down in the center. Plop. And we got a plant on it. Alright. Awesome. Ow. Alright, so let me remove this, and I'm just going to demonstrate to you how the harvester works. But first of all, I want to take my item ducts. I want to open this guy up again. Alright? And I'm going to block off every other entrance to this thing. And I'm going to hook up an item duct. And have it come back. Ooh, we're in same plane now, aren't we? Okay, well that's not a big deal. That is actually not a big deal at all. Okay. Sorry, I was just having one of those moments where I'm like, wait a second. Alright, so we're just going to put our... Put that back down. We're going to put our harvester over here. Like so. And we're going to hook them up to power. Like that. And items go in there. Alright. Now, we don't have them powered yet because we don't want them kicking off quite yet. We're going to flip this guy around. And what I'm going to do downstairs is a little bit different. I'm actually... Do I want to do it this way? I kind of want to do it this way, don't I? Well... I guess we can just use straight-up barrels for right now. Ooh, Enderman. Kill the Enderman. Got your pearl. Got your pearl. Awesome. I need that. Let's grab a stack of this. And 1, 2... It should just be 3, right? Yeah. Yoink. Let's make a 4th. Yoink. Alright, and now do I have not enough of these? Okay. One of these days I'll have just enough materials to do this. And this should be plenty. 4 of you. Awesome. There we go. We have 4 better barrels, and I'm going to grab some oak wood, a sapling. Oh, we're out of those. Some apple. Perfect. And let me grab some bone meal while I'm over here, just to show this off to you guys. Thank you for the bone meal. Awesome. So this system is a little bit, I wouldn't say complicated, I'd say different than the other auto tree farms you guys have seen in the past. Simply because it's, well, I mean, it is kind of unusual. Well, not really. Kind of, but not really. So I'm going to open up the ground here. Have our item ducts running like this. Why don't we pre-configure these barrels while we're over here, because that's going to make my life easier. So let's put... Really? Thank you. So let's do that. Lock it. Oh, right. We're going to have to get it out of... Easier way. Lock it. Apple. Lock it. And this last one will be for leaves, if we ever get any. So now I could show this off to you guys. I'm going to drop down here again. I'm going to get out my crescent hammer, and I'm going to set this pipe into vacuum mode. So in other words, it'll seem nearer to the network than it actually is. And then we're just going to run our item ducts, opaque ones of course, down and along like so. That's kind of ugly, but it'll get better as we move that thing out. Okay. So now let's hook that guy up. There we go. And what we should start seeing if we run upstairs, I have a ladder, is that we are going to be chopping down trees as soon as they grow. Of course, I don't think any have grown yet, so that's kind of a moot point right now. So let's grab our bone meal and let's make one grow. Boink, boink, boink. And we should see it. Not have any energy because I forgot to hook it up. Because, yep, that's me. So we hook that up. This guy is chopping that tree down at a quite good rate, actually. He doesn't have quite the amount of power I'd like him to, but that's quite alright. So it's not the fastest thing in the world, but it'll do. That looks like an Enderman teleport. So we've chopped that down. We should see items winding up both in there and back there. So let's check our quest log and see what our quest log's telling us. I need an Invar sickle. Of course. An Invar sickle. I get all the fancy machines crafted, and you want me to make you an Invar sickle. Joy. Now, this is quite far away from the rest of my network, and we're only driving this with 2 magmatic dynamos. So don't expect the world from this thing, right? You know, it's not the most powerful thing in the world. So let's check out sickles. Just 3 Invar and a stick. We can do that. We have to make some more Invar soon. So let's take our... How is it here again? 1, 2, 3. Can I use a stone tool rod for this? No. Apparently not. I thought that was an Ore Dictionary entry, but apparently sticks are not. And we get ourselves an Invar sickle. Awesome. Alright, now what is the next step of our little book tell us we need to do? Sludge. I need to get sludge. Well, I have a bucket. Why don't I get another bucket? Because that's my last bucket I have on me. And we're going to need more buckets by the time this season is over, I have the suspicion. So let's get this. And let's go get a bucket of sludge. Sludge is a byproduct from MFR machines. And once we get our power net a little bit more stabilized, we can actually do something really pretty cool with it. But we're not quite there yet, guys. We're not quite there yet, alright? So let me come over here, and I think I could just scoop it right out of this thing. Click on it. Click on it. No. Okay. So... I know what we'll do. I have a solution. Don't worry, guys. I got this. Of course, it's probably the point at which everyone in the world should start running for the flippin' hills, but I got it. I got it. Don't worry about it. So I've been wanting to turn down that whole thing back there for a little bit. I had that liquid XP gathering, and it's just not... It's not up to snuff, basically. What was I here for? I was here for something. The stick. The last stick. There we go. We'll put that up there. We'll put this down here. And we get ourselves a lever. Okay, perfect. Now, I have liquid XP being stored in a obsidian-sided tank over here, back behind the mob spawner. And it's just been driving me a little bit crazy because, well, yeah, it's just not working well. That's a pain in the arse. That's a miniature pain in the arse. Alright, so here's what we'll do. We'll put this thing down here. We'll get our fluid ducts that we have a bunch of. We'll cross-connect. Don't mind the skeleton. He's not actually there. Which you can probably tell because he's bouncing around like a maniac. Server. Well, that's interesting. I think I'm having that phantom latency issue again, which kind of drives me a little crazy every time it happens. Blah. Okay. There we go. Come on. Alright, so that's going to drain out. I'm not certain why my server just decided to dirk out on me today. And I can actually get that lever back. There we go. Thank you. It's always when I start recording, too. It's the weirdest thing. Oh, you actually went up there. Alright, we're back with our tank. Thank goodness. Alright. That was a bit of a pain in the rear end now, wasn't it? Alright, so let's get our tank out. We'll drop the tank. I wonder if it'll auto-output. Yeah, well, look at that. Tank, sludge, 512. Hey, yo. Oh, we didn't have enough sludge to scoop up anything. Okay, fine. So let's grow a couple trees. Or not. Thank you. Whoa, buddy. Okay, so that's what happens when it goes off at full power, right? And now we have enough we can actually scoop it up. Awesome. I probably could have just scooped it straight out of the machine, but whatever. Okay, so quest book, manual submit. I don't really care. I want ender lily seeds. Claim that reward. Awesome. And I got myself a flux-infused sickle with silk touch. Awesome. And another quarter of a heart. Perfect. You guys know where these ender lily seeds are going. Over by the rest of my base. Also a little reed farm there, by the way. So let's come over to here. Oh gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And of course, none of this is actually dirt, which is kind of the irritating thing about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My auto-producing system. I just have to run over and grab the stuff out of it. There we go. And now we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Absolutely perfect. Okay. So guys, now that we've completed that quest, I'll be back in a minute. Now, I want you guys to understand, there's a reason I'm hanging out over the ledge here. And there's also a reason why I'm building it kind of far away from everything else. What we're going to be setting up is a sludge boiler. And be careful. Just understand, be careful. Like, yeah. Oh, crudge. Okay, so if I get up here, I can probably do this then. I don't even know if this is going to respect shift right-click behavior. So I'm kind of being iffy about it. Not that I'm a wimp, but I don't want to die. That goes there. Okay. Can I get out like... Nope. That. There we go. Because I don't want to be anywhere near this thing when this thing starts running. Okay? Okay. Got that. We got that. Okay. We're pretty much safe, I think. Alright, so let's run this back out like so. And yes, this doesn't have a basement. It's not going to have a basement. Basements are not required for this. Alright, so let's run that in. Oh god, okay. Woo-hoo-hoo, oh boy. Hi. Oh, I just had a heart attack there. Let's put that down there. Okay, awesome. And now we're going to run our fluid ducts. I'm going to run them like this, aren't I? Yeah, okay. Well, we're not going to be out on this platform much, so we shouldn't have too much to worry about here. Remember, multi-parts do not respect shift right-click behavior. So you have to be pretty darn careful with it. Now that we're up here, it's a little easier, because I can just click along like this to run my fluid ducts, because now it's nice and safe over here. And we can break this block, go in there. I can connect that like that, and that like that. And what we're going to do... And yes, this entire setup is going to move, by the by. As we get the range expansions, I just don't have the dirt for yet. But hopefully that'll be coming in maybe the next episode or so. Okay, so now that we're down here, off this thing, I can come over like this. I can come down like this, and forward like that, and meet them right there. Okay, awesome. Now, remember, that's not flowing yet, nor is the sludge boiler in place. So we're going to put the sludge boiler in place, and we're going to configure this guy. I don't know if this needs power or not, actually. Just realized that. Put that there. I don't have a lever. I have a lever. There we go. There's my lever. Let's turn that on. I don't even know if that's the output side. I hope to God that's the output side. Okay, let's say that's the output side and be done with it. Alright, so that's the output there. We do not have energy yet, because I have a feeling this line isn't connected. No, it's not, so I'll have to get some more conduits. Alright, so let's get... let's wait until we get that connected. I'll be back once I have the power hooked. Do I have enough conduit? I have 2. So let me get that power conduit hooked up there. Yeah, I'm going to need a bit more. And I'll be right back. You know, I was about to run all the way back to my base, and I'm like, wait a second. I have an entire thing of wood right there that I could just use. Why am I running all the way back to my base for this? Alright, so let's grab that. Let's get some sticks. Let's get another lever. Lever. There we go. I think this episode's running long. So what we're going to do first of all is we're going to pump out of this tank here. And we're going to flip that on. Awesome. Tank is now empty. For all I know, it just bled straight down into this thing. Ah, no. So it should be out there somewhere. Okay. Now, there are reasons I'm not getting anywhere within, like, a bunch of blocks of that thing. Okay, there are some very, very good reasons. Is this thing actually auto-outputting? Let's see. Food opaqued. Sludge, so it is auto-output. Alright, so let's see how this guy's doing. So see, we just got dirt in there. What's happening is the sludge boiler is cooking it down, right? And the reason I'm not getting close to it is if you do, you get poisoned and hurt, and it's bad. So we're not even going to go over there. We're just going to stay... Ooh, we got clay. So we're just going to stay out here while this thing runs. And I do not want anything to do with it. I don't want to even be close to the darn thing. Yeah, that's how not interested I am in getting close to that thing. Like, I'm all the way out here. We could go look at it, but we're not going to. Right, okay. Oh, we just got some sand, too. Nice. Okay, so I'll be right back. And actually, we have gone 7 minutes over my usual 20-25 minute point. We are at 27 minutes, so it's time to end the episode. We did not get to the new power system. My apologies. What we're going to do, and I'll spoil it for you, we're going to use steam dynamos from that mod. Yes, that mod. Whatever that mod is, we're going to use steam dynamos from it. And we're going to set them up to be the first destination for any of these items. So for any wood that comes out, it's not going to go straight in. It's actually going to go into those redstone furnaces that I connected first of all. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. This has been Mr. Agrarian. As always, happy mining.